Good morning, Winthrop Vikings!
Today we are following a Day 2 schedule on October 15th, 2021. First, we would like to remind all students and teachers that Picture Day is the next Thursday, November 21st. Students will be called down to the Alt PE room alphabetically by class. Students can pay for images online beforehand at Life Touch or pay during the actual photo day. See Mr. Donnelly with any questions.
Also, a big reminder, yearbooks are currently on sale. Make sure to order a yearbook ASAP before a price increase in October. See a yearbook club member or Mr. Donnelly for details.
You may notice that we have switched up the set of Up Winthrop. We would like to give a huge thank you to the Viking Longship program, who built this amazing table by hand. The table is really awesome, and we are so happy to have it.
We caught up with the Viking Longship students who helped build the table and find out the process on how they created the table.
It took a little bit longer than I expected to build the table. It took about a year and a little bit longer. I started my sophomore year with Chris Ferrara, and we just finished it about a month ago. Hardest part about the table is probably the tail. It kept on breaking, but yeah, we finally got it to stay. The table wasn't my idea in the first place. It was actually Anthony's idea, and it got passed down to me because he got tired of working on it.
Chuck, thanks for the table. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you so much to the Viking Longship program, Mr. Skane and Charlie and Joe for the new table. Now into our first story with the collaboration between CASA and Winthrop High School for a new recent program, YouthWorks.
YouthWorks is an out-of-school class that you can take to help increase your knowledge on jobs and how they work. Here's Shannon Abbott with more on the story.
Hi, I'm Shannon Abbott with Up Winthrop, and this week we're covering CASA YouthWorks, a new program being introduced to Winthrop. CASA YouthWorks is a free 8-week soft skills career readiness program for Winthrop High School students. YouthWorks is a great way to get prepared for your future. The YouthWorks program teaches students soft skills that will aid in job readiness, teach CPR and first aid certification, instruct students on work-life balance, give one-on-one support, and allow other opportunities for job shadowing and job placement. The program is open to students who are juniors and seniors. We caught up with a few students who have completed the program, as well as a teacher advisor, Ms. Del Solio, to find out more about the program.
I encourage students to join this program because it really helped me, so I really think it would help a lot of other students in understanding what they need to do to get a job.
I encourage students to join the CASA YouthWorks program because it's a great experience to help students learn career, different skills that they'll need for potential careers. Even if you don't know what you want to do in the future, this is a perfect opportunity to find out a career that would fit your interests, and you'll learn a lot of skills that are necessary in order to hold a job in the future.
There are multiple benefits to joining this program. One benefit that I personally had interest in was the fact that you get CPR training and a certificate for doing that CPR training, so you can both put it on a resume and also use it in your daily life if you do need to actually use that information.
This program has a lot of benefits for the students. You will receive direct skill training that you will need in order to have a job. You'll get to create a resume, you'll get CPR and first aid certified, which is really important, and you need it for most jobs. You will also get to take part in a job shadow with a different job in the town of Winthrop that you're interested in. And the hopes of that is that eventually after that job shadow, that business could potentially hire you for an actual job.
This program has impacted me definitely in a positive way. It helped me to talk with new people and see their experiences, and it was really just a safe space in general to help me learn these things, and it was just overall very helpful.
This program has impacted me because I started last year with this, and I got a few students on board with it, and they have had success with this program, and I think it's a great program for students because thinking about myself when I was a teenager in high school, I know how hard it can be to get a job. I know how intimidating it can be to not know what you want to do, and this is the perfect opportunity to kind of figure out maybe what you like, what you don't like, and to learn those skills that are necessary to be able to work with different types of people and to be successful.
Some specific skills that I learned in this program was we did this thing where we took a sort of test and not a very like bogging down test, but just an easy test just to see how we would do if we were going to like go in for a job application. And it was really easy to understand what we did wrong and what we did right, and it really helped me to understand what I need to do if the time actually came to do an actual job application.
For more information, be sure to reach out to Ms. Del Solio or CASA advisor Jen Reth at 857-201-1634. YouthWorks meets on Tuesdays afternoons starting October 19th, but be sure to sign up soon because limited spots are available. Thanks. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, isn't the YouthWorks program just amazing? Make sure to join the program if you're interested in it. Find Ms. Del Solio to learn how to sign up and for more information.
The time has come for the Drama Society to shine. The Drama Society has been a big part in Winthrop student lives. They play a big role in the school community and the Winthrop community.
We really appreciate all the hard work they put into making these plays, making them memorable, and every single memory that everyone gains from going to one of these plays. Here's Jack Flaherty with more about the Drama Society.
Hi, my name is Ava Abbott with Wake Up Winthrop, and today we're going to be focusing on the Drama Society and their upcoming performance. The time has come for the annual fall musical, which will take place November 13th and 14th at our beautiful Neil Shapiro Theater. This year, the Winthrop High School Drama Society is putting on the production of Spongebob the Musical. The Drama Society is very excited to be back in the theater after missing last year's musical due to COVID. Every year, Miss Kalinda, the cast, and the crew work very hard putting together a wonderful show for the town. The Drama Society will be adapting the Broadway musical SpongeBob. The show stars Dan Tracy as SpongeBob, Sarah Delahanty as Squidward, Michael Callanan as Patrick, and Corey Powell as Sandy, and many more. The crew is busy designing and painting the sets, along with lighting management, which is mainly run by Jenny Hickey, and sound run by Will Gillis, also overseen by Nick Raponi and stage manager Jolena Zachariah and Zineb Belgidi. We caught up with some members of the Drama Society for more info on the upcoming musical.
So I remember as a kid, I would always go to see my siblings perform in the Drama Society, and I would see them putting on these crazy musicals and shows and performances. And as a kid, I was always amazed at how they could create whole worlds on stage from literally nothing. So from a very young age, I knew that I wanted to do drama, and I did, and I've loved it ever since.
I joined the drama club because both of my older sisters were always actors in the high school productions. And so I decided that I wanted to join in middle school, and ever since then I've loved being a part of it, and it's just been a great time.
Yeah, so SpongeBob is a really fun role to play because SpongeBob has just this sense of unbridled enthusiasm and optimism in everything he does. So it's just fun to do because everything I do is so peppy, so positive, so it's just such a nice theme and such a nice attitude to have. And it's always every day it's this is the best day ever. And it's just a fun role to play.
If you're interested in joining the Drama Society but you have stage fright, tech is really great because you still get to work on the show just behind the scenes. And there's people who, will do props, and people who will build it, and then the people who work on the lights and the sound. So there's so many different things that you get to try out, and it's really fun.
So this show is just going to be really fun. I think that's the biggest thing to expect. And that's why we picked it, because we wanted the return to live theater to be just a fun, family-friendly, dazzling musical. So just come and expect bright colors, lots of crazy songs, and just a really fun performance.
A big extra thanks to the cast and the crew for working so hard on the show. We all look forward to the amazing production. Make sure to always keep supporting the Drama Society by buying tickets as soon as they're available. Well, that's it for this story. Back to you guys in the studio.
Looks like the Drama Society is hard at work creating the fall musical, SpongeBob. We cannot wait to see what they have in store for this awesome musical. Make sure to get tickets soon.
Now on to some sports news. Winthrop is rolling in yet another year of fall sports. The regular season is close to ending, and most teams are now trying to go over for a playoff push. Now is the time to put it all out there and make that push for the playoffs. Here's Victor Marquez with the sports story.
Hey guys, this is Victor with Up Winthrop, and this week we're going to be taking a look at some of our sports teams, including girls soccer, boys soccer, football, and golf. We're going to be looking at some highlights of the team throughout the week and how they played. The golf team had some success over the long weekend, coming on top over the Vogue, but sadly falling short to the Swampscott Big Blue. Captain Connor Murphy and junior golfer Nico Babine played exceptionally well, taking on the best opponents on the opposite teams and winning. Nico and Connor both have had enough success to enter the NEC Open, where they will be showing off their talent to the rest of the NEC. Congratulations to Connor Murphy for making states where he will represent our town to the rest of the state. On Monday during their matches, Nico and Connor both shot very close to par, with Nico shooting a 40 and Connor shooting a 39. Our Winthrop Vikings golf team also played Salem and Lynn Classical throughout the week, but due to timing we were unable to get an update for you.
Alright, so just played a match against Swampscott in the Vogue. It was a pretty brutal match, to be honest. Like, I shot 39. I lost both of the kids by one. Made a comeback towards the end. I was 2 down with 3 to go. And our next match is gonna be Salem. Hopefully we can come out on top. That's tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be a big match since it's our second division match of the year. So yeah, they were a pretty solid team. Both the Vogue and Swampscott. They both played really well, and it was a good match. It was really close towards the end.
Good luck to the golf team in the remaining part of their season, and now we'll be taking a look at girls soccer. This week the girls soccer team played Bedford, and the final score of their match was 0-0, with the Vikings playing exceptional defense. They also played the Vogue earlier this week, but unfortunately due to time we were unable to get a score update, but we'll be sure to keep you updated on it next week. Senior captains Mia and Summer played exceptionally well in their match and are looking forward to their upcoming game against Masco. We caught up with Brianna Marley and Mia Martucci to ask them about their season and their goals.
The season's going good so far. We're facing some tough competition, so some of the games are a little bit tougher, but we always battle. We're really lucky to have our transfer student, Kendall Brandt, to help out with the team. Going into the rest of the season, hopefully we can get more offense. We definitely need more shots on net because a lot of the weight is put on our D, so hopefully for the rest of the season we can take it off them a little bit.
Yeah, I think if we just put it up to the offense more, it allows us to communicate better and even connect more with the passing. And I think if we do that, we'll be good.
Our goals for this season are to definitely score more. We haven't done a lot this year. I would say definitely get the ball more offensive because our defense do so much.
Yeah, sometimes our defense doesn't really get a break during the game, so I think putting it up to the offense will help us a little better and
getting more shots.
It'll help us connect more as a team and communicate on the field.
This Thursday, the boys soccer team took on Northeast Metro Tech. Due to timing, we weren't able to get the scores to that game. They have a game this Saturday versus Lynn Classical at Manning Field. Make sure to go support our Vikings. We caught up with Zane Bauer to ask how the season has gone so far.
The season's gone really well so far. I actually wasn't expecting it to be this good, but very pleased with the results. I think some key factors to our success were definitely our hard work and dedication. We just need 2 more wins to be able to make the playoffs. I think that's definitely doable.
Last weekend, the football team took on Gloucester and beat them 32-0. Our Vikings are 2-3 and are number 1 in their conference. The football team is hoping to go on a winning streak as they take on Peabody today to try to stay number 1 in their conference. We caught up with Cam Martin, who finished up with 193 yards last week.
I think we did pretty good offensively. We put in some new plays that worked very well, and our linemen were blocking really good, and our running backs were making good cuts. Stuff we need to improve on. Defensively, there's a lot of stuff we could work on, formationally. I think today's game should go pretty well. They're an okay team. We're coming off a pretty good game, and it should be good.
Make sure to support our sports team throughout the week, including the football team tonight at 7 at Miller Field. That's all we have for sports this week, and back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks, Victor. This Friday, there will be a rededication ceremony for the Tony Fusola Fieldhouse and Patricia McGee track at 4:30. Congratulations to these amazing coaches. Also, make sure to come out to support the football team at 7 p.m. at home. And make sure to wear white for the big whiteout. The varsity soccer team also has a game on Saturday at Lynn at Manning Field at 6 p.m. Make sure to go to support them there too.
Every year, in the month of October, movie industries start releasing scary movies. These scary movies will either leave a big scare or leave you laughing, depending on how scary the film is. Fear is different for every person, so today we want to find out what movies scare the students and staff here at Winthrop High. Here's Chris and Shane with more on the story.
With Halloween right around the corner, spooky season is upon us. With a waterfall of pumpkin spice and having to rake piles and piles of leaves, students might find themselves crowding around a TV to watch a scary movie. Horror films come in many different shapes and sizes. There are classics like Halloween and Friday the 13th, new franchises such as The Conjuring, or new classics like Midsummer and the It films. There are no shortage of creepy films. Whether you like zombie films, slashers, psychological thrillers, supernatural ghost stories, or even science fiction horror, it is a genre that anyone can find interesting. We set out to find out what some of the school community's favorite horror films were and what scenes scared them the most.
My favorite Halloween movie is Midsummer because it's very thrilling and has a great storyline.
Our favorite Halloween movie is Scream.
We like Scream because there's a lot of them to watch and it's a classic, and we love getting together to watch it with our friends every Halloween. It's a tradition.
My favorite horror movie is probably Silence of the Lambs. I'm a little bit of a wussy when it comes to horror movies, so I'll probably stick with a psychological thriller.
My favorite Halloween movie is definitely either The Conjuring or any other movie in that series, such as Annabelle.
The scariest scene is when the old people jump off the cliff.
I think the scariest scene in the movie is the one in the beginning with the phone call because it's really suspenseful and you don't know what's going to happen next.
I think the part I don't like the most is when the dog dies at the very beginning. I do not like that part.
My favorite Halloween movie of all time is Scream. I don't think it's very scary. It's very bloody, which I appreciate, but really it makes me laugh. I don't think Halloween movies are ever really scary.
I think what makes them really scary is the psychological aspects of it, not necessarily just like jump scares and gore. That's kind of overdone. I think more psychological thriller movies are the scariest.
Okay, so what makes the movie scary is I feel like there's a lot of jump scares in the movie, and also whenever someone gets killed, it's like really intense.
It needs like a psychological aspect, cause like just like a jump scare or like a lot of blood isn't gonna make the movie scary. Like it'll scare you quick, but like that does not last very long.
Well, folks, if you want to get a good scare, make sure you go check out all those movies if you haven't already. They're sure to make you go under the blankets. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, those films seem really scary. Is it Halloween yet?
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Make sure to talk to one of Wake Up Winthrop team members or Mr. Donnelly if you have a story that you would like to be covered. Have a wonderful weekend, and remember, roll Vikes!